Hello, my friends. Welcome back into what day are we on? Day 13? Yeah, 13 of our new catalog video series. Thank you so much for sticking with me for the last couple of weeks as we go through the brand new annual catalog for Stampin' Up. And I say go through, but we're really not even we're just kind of barely touching the surface of everything that's in here, but we're playing with some of the new product and showing off some of the new goods. My name is Jen Pitterbuck, and I am back with the, we're going to do the Take to the Sky bundle again. So I'm going to show you, it's the one with the airplanes, the Adventurous Skies stamp set. We've got the dies. And then, of course, the paper, which is kind of cut up here. But you can see I love this piece here. It's great for our scrapbookers, and that's what we're going to do today. So I already cut off the bottom of this because it had all the tags on it. And I used one of the tags. So you can see here's the bottom piece of that with the tags. So I cut that off. I also cut some of these pieces here. But lots of fun boy patterns, masculine patterns. I do a, and then the other thing that's part of this, sorry, is these little trinkets, which I did not use this time around either, but those are the cute little trinkets too. That's part of that collection. So you can buy them all, or you can buy the pieces individually, whatever is preference. Of course, if you buy the stamp set and the dies together, you save 10%, which is always good. But I always do, or not always, I did a album for my niece when she graduated from college, and it was a mixture of traditional pages and pocket style scrapbooking. So it was basically highlight photos from her childhood right up until her graduation, and I included some of the graduation photos thanks to Facebook. I was able to download some of those off her Facebook page and add those to the end of the albums, and I also had all of her friends and family write little notes on journaling cards that we then put into the album as well, next to pictures of those people if possible. And so my three nephews went right into the working world, so they didn't do college graduation, so I gave myself extra time to get theirs done. Although, Michael's is way past due. He's my oldest nephew. He's going to be 28 this year, and I still haven't finished his. But I do like to work on some traditional pages for their albums when I can, and so this paper really just lent itself really well to boy pictures. So I'm going to use that Take to Your Sky suite, as well as the Love This Moment stamp set. So this is a stamp set that's actually carrying over from the last catalog. It's perfect for you if you are a scrapbooker, because it's got lots of little like picture type sentiments here, and then the little cute little icons and doodads to kind of accent that. So we're going to make a page with these two items. So I'm using the paper as well. So let's go ahead. And I did start with a sketch, and I don't have it handy. Like, I didn't print it out. It's just one I had on my phone. And so I'm going to use that as my inspiration. But we're going to go ahead and quickly put this together. So I did kind of lay this all out in advance so that it would go a little bit quicker. That's my thing. I would love to do more scrapbooking videos for you, but I don't want them to be like 30 and 40 and 60 minutes long. So it's one of those things where I need to kind of plan in advance a little bit more. And y'all know I'm not the best planner. I tend to be a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. So I did a lot of the prep work. I did a lot of the prep work for this in advance. So hopefully this will go quickly. Of course, if I stick it down terribly like I just did, that will not help. All right, so let me kind of line this up here. Just used a 6 by 12 inch piece, and I cut 2 inches off one side, and so one is 2 inches, one is 3 inches, or no, 2 and 4 inches, sorry. I can do math. All right, so that's that. And then I already taped down the photos. Now, how cute is this? So this is my nephew. He is now he's turning 23 in about a month. But it's okay. It's fine. It's all good. So these are going to go over here. But I'm not going to tape them down quite yet because I want to do a little bit of embellishing here. So I this again is from a sketch. So I die cut a bunch of squares from, oh, I just lost my, there we go. Oh, nope. Hold on. I lost my inspiration piece here. All right, I cut a bunch of squares from the pattern paper using the Stylish Shapes die. So you can see I have a bunch of different they're stitched. And we're gonna go ahead and tape those down. So I'm going to put them flat and I'm gonna kind of lay them here. Let me just lay them out a little bit. This one I'm gonna kind of go off the page a little bit, I think. So we'll do that. And then we'll have, this guy, I'm going to move this guy over a little bit. Just trying to get it sorted out here. And then that one. And then we'll tuck this one under here. Like so. We'll put the plain right here. And then this one, we'll put it under here. Like that. So just kind of a array of the squares. So let me kind of tuck or tape these down so that we can get that situated. This is the hardest part, I think. So like I said, I kind of did this in advance so that I'd have a good idea of where everything was going, but it's tricky to keep it all together. And actually what I did, I cheated a little bit because I took a picture of the layout. And actually I can't tape that one down until I tape this one down. I can't tape that one down until I do this one, so this will be next. I love these patterns though, because even though it's like airplanes and that kind of stuff, it's still really masculine and boyish, so I think it's really good for a lot of different things. Like Father's Day photos would be really cute, even though it's not like flying and it's not like you know, anything specific to airplanes. I think you can use it for a variety of occasions, especially with some of these prints. Like they're very neutral and have a lot of different colors in them, so it makes it really handy to be able to document those more masculine things. All right, so now we can do this one. Okay, I'm getting there. Like this. Right about there looks good. And then we'll do this one. All right, I'm gonna put that one over here. Like so. Okay, I think this one's crooked, but I don't think I can fix it, so maybe. There we go. There. All right, so that's that part. Okay. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I had it open on this before, but I feel like I want to close that little gap there. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit so that there's not a white strip right there. I'll put it like right on the edge like that. Okay, so there's that. Now I have this little guy all set up. I'm not ready to tape these down yet because I'm going to put some layering and some stamping in here. So let's kind of set this to the side for a minute. I'm going to take, I'm going to stamp a bunch of these actually. So there's the little clouds in here. And so we're going to stamp those. And then, so I did the big one, the medium one, and the little one, and I did those a few times each. And then I also took the happy from that other stamp set, the stamping one, the scrapbooking one rather, and I stamped that. And I took the memories from oh, actually I'm gonna leave this out for a second, from the same stamp set, that happy stamp set, and I stamped that on a little piece of blue cardstock, which I already did, so I'm not gonna do it again. And then I also have this little 1.5 inch circle, and I'm gonna use the You Always Lift Me Up, and we're gonna stamp that kind of off to the side a little bit here. Okay, all right, and now we're gonna do some die cutting. So you use the dies to die cut that out, and then you get a bunch of clouds. So I got a bunch of those. And with the happy, what I do for a little trick, because I want to fussy cut it. So if you are challenged when it comes to fussy cutting, I'm going to show you a little trick. You can take a pencil and just like bubble draw around the letters. And it doesn't have to be super meticulous, but you're basically gonna go all the way around it the way you would want to have it cut. If that makes sense. Kind of those old school like notes you used to do. So see how I've got that? And now I can fussy cut around the pencil lines, and that will just give you guidance for cutting, and it will also if you like go in outside the lines, you can just kind of erase those, but it just is a little bit easier, little trick for you when you're fussy cutting words, and then you can kind of cut that out and it gives you that cute little happy. And like I said, I stamped and cut the memories on balmy blue cardstock as well. So now let's pull our layout back in here. I'm gonna set those to the side. We'll kind of pull this back over, okay? And I'm going to use some of these items to accentuate the layout. So let's just do this. And I want to just kind of fill this little corner here. So I'm going to put a couple of clouds over the corner like that, okay? And then I actually pulled two of these as well. I'm gonna use my crocodile or any hole punch, and I'm gonna hole punch this because I think I'm gonna put some thread through that and do a little like bow, maybe a double bow actually. I think I'm gonna use white baker's twine. I do have the dark gray, but I think I want to do white, and I'm just gonna do this. So I did a double here, and then I'm going to thread this through, and we're just going to tie. I'm going to just tie a knot for right now, and then once I get it secured, I'll do the bow part. So that's taped down. Now I'm going to add a little bit. This is going to be my journaling tag. And I also have this green one too. So I'm going to actually tape the green one down first. And I didn't punch a hole in that one. I don't really need to. It's going to kind of tuck under here. Probably right about like maybe there. Okay. And then we're going to take this one. And ideally you'll want to do your journaling first on this. But I need to confer with his mom to see if we can figure out, I don't have any dates on the back of this, so I need to figure out age and all that good stuff. So now I'm going to attach that one here, and this is where I'll do that journaling. But now it's going to make this much easier for me to tie this bow. So I'll do that now, and it's a double bow here, so I'm going to pull them both, and then this one, I don't want it to be too giant here. So we'll floof it out a little bit. That looks good. Let's fix this one a little bit. It's kind of unbalanced here. One of these bows is a little bigger. There we go. We'll do that. And then I'm going to cut this so it is 2 strands, and I'll just trim this one down like that. Okay, I don't know, I might floof that a little bit more. We'll see. Like that. Okay, now, so this is going to go here. That's going to go there with the 2 little clouds like that. And then this one is going to go like that. Okay. Now, I want to do some additional embellishing here. So I'm going to take this cloud, and we'll tuck this one under here like that. And we'll do a little one here, like that, okay? And I'm going to take that happy and kind of lay that right about there. Looks good. I'm kind of filling that little hole, and we'll do memories on top like this, and I'll probably pop those. Okay, and then down here, I'm going to go ahead and cover this again like this, and we're going to use the You Always Lift Me Up, and we'll do like that. Okay, so now we've got sort of our layout for this. So let's go ahead and start tucking these under, and then I can attach the photos. So this one's gonna go right under here like that. Okay, this one I'm just gonna attach a little bit here, and maybe just a little mini dimensional on the corner here. Like that. I probably won't pop the photos just because it'll just be too tricky now. Alright, so that's gonna go like that. And then this one, those are both on top, that's on top. So I can go ahead and tape everything down for the photos, and then we'll finish the title and the accessories here. Okay, so now we'll just attach this one right at the edge of that tag. I want to cover the end of it, but I want that to be kind of low enough there. And then this one, it's kind of taped down here. Let's just add some tape to the back of that one. And get that lined up. That looks good. I'll take that down again. I'm going to slide those to the side. Okay. And put that here. Like that. Alright, and then we can just put this one flat. And maybe I'll pop up the little one. This is also covering the TV there in the corner, so that's kind of strategic as well. And actually, I probably will put a little bit of a mini dimensional here to kind of even that out a little bit. And then a couple of little minis for this. Sorry, I'm probably off the screen, but there you go. Like that. Okay. And then this one, we'll do regular adhesive here. A couple of minis on the end, like that. So where it overlaps the photo, I just used regular adhesive. And then this is gonna go here. So I'm just gonna put regular and a dimensional. Okay, and we'll do like that, and then again a little bit of regular to overlap that part, and some little minis on the side. Even it out a little bit. Trying not to cover the letters there. There we go. Okay. Oh, and then I just need to do this guy, and I'm going to use my liquid glue for this. Because I want it to stay flat here. Come on. Come on, there it goes. I don't want to squeeze too hard, because then you get a big blob. And that just makes life difficult. There. Alright, so now I'll take this and kind of stick that so that the P's are covering that little hole there. Okay, so it overlaps just a little bit, like that. And then I'm going to put dimensionals, the mini dimensionals on the back of this one because we'll pop up this whole thing. The minis are perfect for this little piece. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to take the backings off with the glue on the back of my fingers, which makes it a little bit tricky. And we'll just kind of stick that over here like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim off this piece, which you could use on something else if you wanted to. And then this piece. Okay. And last but not least, I'm actually going to use the bling from the Mediterranean suite because it goes with this nicely. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of bling to kind of fill in those little holes here. And then where do I want the other one? I think I'll put it here. And then maybe we'll do some up here. Like that. There we go. And then I'll just do in my journaling here, and then you've got the finished page. I don't know if I can I zoom out? There you go. Now you can see it in here. Let me turn that off so you can see a little bit better. And there's the finished page. So this suite is so good for so many different things. So I showed you a bunch of the projects with this suite the other day. Here was my other project. So there's the card we did. And then we have all the other samples. This suite is just really fun to play with. So we got lots of ideas and inspirations with this one. But there you go. Really fun and cute page for some little boys in your life, or men. So thanks so much for watching. We have 2 more days of our videos. I hope you will join me for the next one tomorrow. And yeah, if you have any questions or need help with an order, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a wonderful afternoon or evening, depending on when you're watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks so much for now.